What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. What I'll be doing today is going to be some Creole fried chicken. This recipe is a collaboration with my man Aaron over at Smokin' and Grillin' with AB. Listen, he thinks he knows how to cook some chicken because he's out living in, LA area, going out to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and doing all that stuff. But listen, I heard Aaron is repping Compton, but he moved to Riverside, so I don't know how authentic his recipe is gonna be. Anyway, instead of going West Coast, we're going East Coast on this. We're gonna be hitting it up with some Creole flavors. Before I get into that, listen, run over and check out AB on Smokin' and Grillin' with AB. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the icon above and description below, as well as whatever chicken recipe, whatever his feeble attempt is at trying to conquer my reign on this fried chicken. That's going to be in the icon above and description below. Like I said, we're hitting them with some Creole flavored fried chicken. So what do we got? I got a whole chicken. I broke that down into pieces. So we have 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 wings, 2 of the little booty parts. We're going to hook it up. So first thing I'm going to do is we are going to hit it with some seasoning. The seasoning I'm using is from a company called Sweet Smoky Joe. Listen, boom, this stuff here, go to the website. Do yourself a favor. Go to this website and take a look at what they have. This is some of the best seasoning, and I'm saying they have a whole array of seasoning. I'm going to do a video on this later, but this is some of the best seasoning ever. And the prices are phenomenal. Please run by there and take a look. I assure you will like it. Anyway, I'm using their Creole kick for this recipe. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some of this. Let me make sure I switch hands to keep everything kosher. We're going to throw our chicken wings into this bowl, and I'm going to just kind of season them up as we go. And I think I used the wrong hand, but either way, I'm not going to cross-contaminate. So I'm just hitting it with some of this Creole kick seasoning. And we don't need it in here too much. We just want a nice little rub on it, because we're going to be hitting it with some hot sauce and some buttermilk as well. Alright, so we got all this chicken in here. We got it kind of seasoned up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with some of this buttermilk. And I just want to make sure that the buttermilk is covering the chicken. And like I said, actually I will be able to switch hands after this. What I want to do is make sure that it's fully coated. Then we're going to hit it with some of this Louisiana hot sauce. Typically I wouldn't be using any of this Louisiana hot sauce, but since we're going Creole, let's go ahead and hit it up with that. Now that we have that all in, and I don't have to touch anything else, I'm going to mix this up and make sure all this hot sauce gets incorporated throughout. And I'm going to let this sit for about 5 hours. So this chicken's had a chance to marinate for about 5 hours. And if I wasn't doing a collaboration and trying to show off a little bit, I probably wouldn't be double battering this. But since we are, because I want to take this to the next level, what we're going to do is we're going to dip this chicken directly into just plain old cornstarch. We're going to set it off in a broiler pan for about 20 minutes for it to for that cornstarch to kind of start absorbing into the chicken. So it's time for us to get down to this second coating that we're going to put on this chicken. I really don't have any exact directions on this, so sometimes you just got to step outside the box and put your foot in it, and that means you got to improvise. You just can't be worried about teaspoons, tablespoons, and ounces. Anyway, I got 3 eggs. We got these here. Boom. We're just gonna go ahead and crack these. And I'm gonna use some of this buttermilk that I had from earlier. And we're just gonna kind of whisk this in. So this is kind of what we're left with. It almost looks like you could make an omelet out of it. That's kind of the consistency we have. Anyway, I have some flour, just plain old flour. We're gonna hit it back with this Sweet Smoky Joe Creole kick. I'm telling you, I am turned on by these seasonings or spices. Let's go ahead and get some of that in. And you're gonna eyeball this as well. And then we're just gonna go ahead and then shake it up in our bag, and this is what we're gonna flour our chicken with. So let's go ahead and get this last coating on here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna take the chicken that's been sitting with that cornstarch on it. We're gonna hit it with this egg wash we just made, bring it over to this flour mixture, and we're gonna set it on our rack. And excuse me if I'm a little bit nervous, you know, doing a collaboration with Aaron is like a big deal for me, so, you know, I'm getting a little, you know, more nervous than usual. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going. So boom, looks good. Shake off the excess mixture. Throw it in our flour that we have seasoned up with that Creole spice. Boom, just bring it over here. That's gonna start getting a little bit tacky, and it's gonna be delicious. So we've got this oil up to 350 degrees. Now we're just gonna go ahead and start dropping our chicken in. And I'm gonna do about 3 of these pieces of chicken at a time. So I'm probably gonna be cooking this in about 3 different batches. So this chicken's been going for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go in here. Look at how crispy that looks right there. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside on a little broiler rack or broiler pan so it can kind of drip off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get another batch in. In the meantime, I will throw it in the oven just to keep it warm because I have 2 more batches to cook. So this is the last batch, these 2 breasts. I'm gonna go ahead and set these aside. I checked the temperature on those. They are at 165 degrees, so we're good to go on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and let these cool off a little bit, plate up, and then taste them. All right, so this fried chicken is a wrap. I'm telling you, it looks good, looks extra crispy to me. I'd like to thank AB for doing this collaboration with me.
Wait, you did this with AB?
Yeah, why?
I wish you were as cool as AB.
Man, I wish I was as cool as AB too, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, instead of talking about how cool AB is at smoking and grilling with AB, we're gonna go ahead and get into these chicken wings. Or this fried chicken, excuse me. It's more than chicken wings, but we're gonna knock out these wings because that's my favorite part. Anyway, go on in.
Whew, that is crispy in the best kind of ways. That meat's nice and tender, well seasoned. It's real good.
I'm telling you, listen, where's my seasoning at? This right here, boom. This Sweet Smoky Joe's right here, this Creole kick, I'm telling you, this is just one seasoning they have. The rest of these seasonings are the bomb, and listen, I stand behind this product. Andrea, what do you think about what you tasted on this?
Great. Every single one of those is amazing.
Anyway, link to these guys is in the description below, and last I checked, they had a bunch of these on sale, which makes it even a better value. Anyway, before I get back into one of these pieces of chicken, I want to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Run by Smoking and Grilling with AB. Links in the description and iCard above. You got anything to say? I didn't say eat anything. I said, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
All right. It's pretty good. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.